What up, it's your girl Najee. Everybody hates K, but everything golden. And you're listening to T7M Radio with my man's Mr. Irrelevant. Yeah.
Mr. Iron Man himself, Brett Favre. Congratulations to him. He was elected into the Hall of Fame. You had made a good point. We spoke a little bit earlier off edge, I'll let you kind of get your opinion out on this. According to his, his Hall of Fame speech, he really never, if at all, I don't think, mentioned A-Rod in his Hall of Fame speech. Do you see anything behind that? What was your thoughts on that?
Classic Brett Favre. And I speak as a Packer fan, and so I'm not quite, I'm not surprised at all. I mean, we all know Brett Favre is competitive, and he still may have a little sour taste in his mouth about Aaron Rodgers, but I just thought it was quite amusing that you don't mention the current quarterback of the team, or you don't give a shout-out. Super Bowl quarterback, two-time MVP Aaron Rodgers, you don't, I thought it was just sort of self-centered, and I'm not surprised by it at all. And the fact that Aaron Rodgers decided not even playing in the Hall of Fame game, I don't know if he tried to one-up Favre, and Favre just one-up him again. So, I mean, even when retired, Favre is unpredictable.
I don't understand, or maybe I missed the bus on the issue with Brett and Aaron Rodgers. I don't see the method behind the madness when it comes to Brett Favre. I know he's not going to be returning. And as far as I know, it just looks like to me, A-Rod has kind of is just guilty by association by being the next man up, for the Green Bay Packers after the issues that Brett Favre management had. I mean, and talks have always said that Brett Favre really never catered to Aaron Rodgers, never helped his development. You know what I'm saying? When they played on the same team. So I really don't know where the friction came about with those two. I mean, you're a diehard Green Bay Packers fan. Can you shed some light on where the history or the backstory between Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers come from?
Well, I mean, Brett Favre, of course, played for the Packers many years, and he was getting up in age. So the Packers decided to draft a up-and-coming quarterback for the future. So they drafted Aaron Rodgers in the first round. And, of course, any competitive quarterback or aging quarterback, when they see a new guy come in town, particularly a first-rounder, they get a little, they trying to get me out of here. Right. So when Aaron Rodgers was drafted, for like first couple of years, Favre didn't even talk to the guy. He said he wasn't going to give him pointers and, show him how to do this and that. He had to learn on his own. Basically saying, if you want to take my job, you got to find out your own way.
But even with all that being said, J.O., I mean, to go right back to what you said a little bit earlier, like he's won a Super Bowl championship. He's been an MVP, I believe you said. So it's like it's been so long. Why still the disdain? Why does it seem kind of personal now? Because, like, the way you paint that picture, that makes sense, and it's predictable. But you would think after 5-10 years, Brett Favre would kind of be getting over that unless there was some type of personal issue between the two. Like you said, no shout-outs, no motivational, anything towards Aaron Rodgers' Hall of Fame speech. That was kind of ironic, but
yeah, man, I'm not sure. I mean, Aaron Rodgers is sort of a man of few words, and he has a little arrogance about him. And Favre is the type of guy that just wants to be respected. He wants to be loved. He wants to be acknowledged. And it's just sort of just a contrast in personalities. So maybe he just putting it out there like Aaron Rodgers basically, meant nothing to my career, I guess what he's saying. I mean, he was revisiting his whole playing career in life, and I guess he's like Aaron Rodgers is not even worth even mentioning. So I don't know, man. It's just like he walking that thin line, man. I don't know which line he's on, but I think I know what line he's on.
What was your impression of Brett Favre Hall of Fame speech?
I mean, he winged it just the way he played. And so I thought that was brilliant for him to take that approach. So, he came with his Hall of Fame speech. He didn't prepare a speech, and he had it, he just let it go. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, it was the longest Hall of Fame speech ever, about 37 minutes or something like that. So, I mean, Favre, like I said, he loved being center stage, and that's what he did.
When you look back at Brett Favre's career, especially by you being a huge Green Bay supporter, what was your greatest moment?
Well, of course, we have to acknowledge the Monday Night Football game, throwing 399 yards, 4 touchdowns, the same day as his father
Passing away.
Lost his life in a car crash. I
Right.
think that seemed to be, that pretty much sums Favre up, man. Just that and 300 and such games. I mean, I also contribute that to, he always had backups. Aaron Rodgers, Martin Brunell, Aaron Brooks, Matt Hasselbeck. That's another reason why Favre played all those games. And a lot of people don't realize that because he had great backups, but that's another story. But, I mean, Favre just had the most soap opera career probably of any player in history. He was just main attraction, good or bad.